all sorts of things are happening. We will tell you about some of them. And we will celebrate some birthdays today. We can do that. Yeah. We'll celebrate some big shot birthdays. We will celebrate some local birthdays. And today, Gene, today is National Cake Day.
Okay.
Okay.
Cake.
Yeah. You can have your cake and eat it too.
And eat it too, yes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's a day I would get on board with.
What are you going to get on board with?
With cake.
Oh, with cake. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was a particular person or something other than cake.
No, I like cake. I don't eat cake, but I like cake. Pam has promised to make me a shoe-fly pie for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And I love shoe-fly pie. If you are a Pennsylvania Dutchman, you understand what shoe-fly pie is. Maybe I will share the recipe on our Facebook page.
Well, if you like custard pie,
No,
which I don't.
It's not custard.
No, I know it isn't, but I mean, that's what it reminds people that you ask them. You ask me, and that's what it reminds me of.
Oh, okay.
And not a lot of taste.
No, it's more of like a coffee cake type thing. A lot of sugar, brown sugar, molasses, yeah, butter, more sugar.
But there's not that much taste though.
It's not sickly sweet. Yeah, great with coffee or with ice cream. Okay, we've got birthdays to celebrate today. Are you ready for them?
I'm always prepared for the people in touch with reality. You go ahead with our problem children.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if this guy is in touch with anything. Impressionist Rich Little is 81 today.
I think he's been in non-reality for a long time.
Yes, he assumes other people's personalities, doesn't he? Yeah, singer Tina Turner is 80. There is a Broadway show on her life. And singer Jean Terrell, you may not remember the name. She's the one that replaced Diana Ross in the Supremes. She's 75.
75.
John McVie of Fleetwood Mac is 74. Actress Jamie Rose is 60. Actor Scott Adsit, 54. Actress Kristen Bauer, 53. Actor Peter Fasinelli, 46. Actress Maya Campbell is 43. Actress Jessica Bowman, 39. And let's see, singer-actress Rita Ora is 29. Okay?
All right.
You ready for the big shot, the local birthdays?
I'm ready for the local folks.
They're coming up.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Roger that.
Yes.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
We can celebrate our KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthdays. Happy birthday, Barbara Freire, Richard Mallet, Jelena Jordan, Debbie McCarthy, Bethany Griffin, Stephanie Bolin, Vicky Keating, Ramona Contreras, Michelle Edgman, Dinah Cortez, Denise Jones, Richard Rivas, Kaylee Hawk, and Art Gamboa. Happy birthday from KXO and Cold Stone Creamery. And each and every one on our list eligible for the KXO Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cakes that we award every Friday. This Friday, no exception.
No exception.
Okay.
No exception.
And let's see, 77 years ago, Casablanca premiered at the Hollywood Theater in New York. And it's considered one of the finest motion pictures ever made. Still enjoy watching it. And here's one of the most famous scenes from Casablanca.
You played it for her, you played it for me.
Well, I don't think I can remember.
If she can stand it, I can. Play it.
Yes, boss.
Sam, you played it for her, you can play it for me. Humphrey Bogart, of course. And on the piano, Dooley Wilson.
Yeah, Dooley Wilson, a household name.
Yes, a kiss is just a kiss. Oh, well. Hey, the Butterball Turkey Hotline is open.
That sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah, for questions about preparing your Thanksgiving turkey.
Call somebody,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, well, the folks at the Butterball Turkey Hotline were very helpful to me last year.
Yeah, they gave you a bunch of gobble, I know.
Yeah, I called to ask what I should do when the turkey won't fit in the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take some more feathers off of it.
Oh, you're supposed to take them off?
Yeah, that'll give you more room in the oven. It gets rid of the flare-ups and stuff, too, if you use the oven.
Okay. You kind of grew up in the country. Did you butcher your own chickens?
Well, you don't call it butchering, but yeah, you do. We had our own chickens.
Okay.
You wring their necks. Of course, I'm sure that's politically incorrect now, but nevertheless, that's what we did.
Well, my wife, Pam, when she would visit her grandmother, particularly, they'd have a chicken. Oh, grab Henrietta. She hasn't been laying many eggs lately.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have her for dinner, right?
That's right.
And the chicken runs around the yard after you chop its head off?
I've been known to, and some kids swore that it was chasing them.
Yeah.
But we had a chicken coop, and that visit was made out there whenever everybody was ready for. Of course, it was fried chicken then. Nobody knew any different.
Okay.
Baked chicken, I guess they had it then.
Fried in lard.
Yeah, that baking was good after it was fried in lard.
Yes. Oh, well. Anyway, we can give that a try with a turkey.
We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got news. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Roy.
We're going to jump in with a look at world and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, you call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Update. A grandfather from Indiana is opening up about the death of his 18-month-old granddaughter on a Royal Caribbean cruise. Sam Anello has spoken exclusively to CBS's David Begnaud about the day he held little Chloe up to what he thought was a closed window on the ship.
Not knowing that there wasn't a glass there. If somehow I thought that she was going beyond the glass, I wouldn't have done it. I would have been appalled. I wouldn't mess around with Chloe in that kind of, or anybody with that dangerous kind of, never. If there was some kind of warning sign there, we wouldn't have even been near it.
Chloe fell 150 feet to her death. Anello is charged with negligent homicide and faces the possibility of 3 years in prison.
They find me guilty of whatever or not, it's inconsequential because of what has already happened is so horrible.
CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. Another day of fire activity in Southern California. More than 3,000 acres burning in Santa Barbara, with the flames crossing a highway and heading toward a neighborhood.
It's going to make a run down an area towards some homes, which we hope we can defend, and we hope we can stop it before it gets there.
Mike Eliason with Santa Barbara County Fire. The blaze 0% contained overnight. Fire crews hoping the rain that's in the forecast will help slow the fire's progress. A robbery suspect dead after chasing a police officer with a machete in Hollywood. Officers tried to stop the man before they fired the lethal shots.
I do know less lethal options were used. We still have to do a walkthrough, confirm what options were used.
Lieutenant Chris Ramirez with LAPD. Video showing the suspect raising the machete above the officer's head before police opened fire, killing the suspect. Shots fired at the Valley Plaza Mall in Bakersfield Monday night after an armed suspect got into a fight with one of the victims. A 20-year-old and 15-year-old were shot, and the gunman immediately fled the area before officers arrived. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning, heating, and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Do you know Celso, formerly from Valley Auto Parts and CarQuest? He's the best machinist in the Valley, and he's now at Centinela Motorsports Machine Shop, your engine rebuild experts. Engine boring, engine balancing, grinding crankshafts, rebuilding heads, head shaving, and head resurfacing. From professional motor restoration to high-performance custom jobs. They've got the tools, and they know how to use them. Pickup and delivery available. Come see Celso, best machinist in the Valley, at Centinela Machine Shop, 423 West Dayton Road on the corner of Myrtle Drive, just off of Highway 86.
Page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have got two locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, the Imperial County receives $4.5 million. George Gale explains.
The Board of Supervisors will hold a small celebration. Celebration will be during today's County Board of Supervisors meeting. The funds were awarded through the California Department of Housing and Community Development Block Grant Program. The funds will be used for a new public safety facility in Sealy, improvements to the Palo Verde water system, and housing rehabilitation programs in Imperial County. Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia will attend the Board of Supervisors meeting to make the check presentation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Border Patrol agents arrested a 29-year-old man who fled from authorities attempting to stop him. The incident began mid-morning Thursday when Border Patrol agents from El Centro sector attempted to stop a car on Interstate 8 near the Imperial Sand Dunes recreation area. The driver refused to stop and led agents on a chase into the Yuma area. During the pursuit, the driver stopped at a gas station at 6th Street and Redondo Drive in Yuma, where four men got out of the car. The four were taken into custody. The driver then attempted to evade Border Patrol agents by driving through Yuma. The pursuit finally ended in the foothills area when the car collided with a civilian vehicle. The suspect then ran from the accident and barricaded himself in a nearby house. Border Patrol agents were able to locate the man hiding in a closet. The residents of the house were unharmed. The driver of the civilian vehicle was taken to the Yuma Regional Medical Center for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect was arrested and charged. He is currently on probation from a previous smuggling attempt in June of this year. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
So are you going to hit the road for the Thanksgiving holiday? Before you do, stop by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and in El Centro. You can buy tires with confidence with Quick Lane's low price guarantee. You get the best price on any name brand tires sold at Quick Lane. See your Quick Lane advisor for details. Lube, filters, oil change, brakes, batteries, alignments, they do it all with factory-trained experts. Windshield wipers, yeah, you're going to run into some rain. You better make sure that the windshield wipers are working. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. They service all makes and all models and you never need an appointment.
In other local news, if you didn't notice, there's a holiday weekend coming up. Here's more on that story.
For many, it'll be a 4-day weekend. Imperial Irrigation District and the County of Imperial have both announced their non-emergency offices and agencies will be closed both Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and Friday. Many other businesses and local government offices are following suit. Many retail businesses, of course, will be open for Black Friday. Law enforcement will be in their holiday mode, scheduling DUI checkpoints and other increased patrol programs. California High Patrol will go into their maximum enforcement program at around 6 Wednesday evening and continue until midnight Sunday. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Valley Breakfast Rotary Club has donated $6,350 to VFW Post 9305. The money is to be used to help with the cost of bringing the mobile Vietnam Veterans Memorial to Imperial Valley. The wall is a half-scale tribute to the Vietnam War Memorial in Washington, D.C. The mobile wall will be on display March 26th through the 30th of 2020 at Buckley Park in El Centro. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 2 locations in the valley. On Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Great food, great fun, great friends. Oh, such delicious chocolate at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time. They're closed on Sundays. Visit the Peanut Patch store. You'll find homemade chocolates, things like chocolate raspberry sticks and chocolate orange sticks, brownie bits. Their pecan turtles are made from scratch, and they make their own fresh English toffee. Oh, delicious chocolates at the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch, so many great things. And you can get to the Peanut Patch by heading east, young man. Yeah, go east on Interstate 8 to Avenue 3E exit in Yuma. Turn right, that's south, past MCS Yuma until you come to East County 13th Street. Then turn left and go about a mile and a half, and you're at the Peanut Patch. So many great things waiting for you at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
A migrant shelter has been put on hold in Mexicali. George Gale explains.
It had been scheduled to open November 1st. It had been built in an abandoned grocery store in Mexicali. Residents in the neighborhood strongly protested against the shelter, and the government agreed not to open the shelter. It was to house asylum seekers returned to Mexico to await the asylum process in the United States. Baja California Governor Jaime Bonilla told the San Diego newspaper recently that the shelter might not open at all because of the protests and because it might not be needed. Human rights advocates say the decision puts the asylum seekers at the mercy of private shelters in Mexicali, exposing them to the dangerous living conditions that allow private shelters to exploit the people they are supposed to be protecting. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The U.S. Border Patrol has announced that Pecky will retire at the end of the month. Pecky is an 11-year-old Belgian Malinois that entered duty with the Border Patrol in September of 2009. In her 10 years with the agency, she has displayed the drive and ability to perform her duties at a high level. Among her accomplishments are the seizure of over 1,800 pounds of marijuana, 578 pounds of cocaine, 1,400 pounds of meth, and over 1,000 pounds of heroin. The seizure total approximately $27 million. Pecky will be able to just kick back now and relax. Holiday concert is coming up just around the corner. Here's more on that story.
It will be December 5th. The Imperial Valley Master Chorale, with more than 80 singers and 4 soloists, will join the chamber orchestra to once again present Handel's classic Messiah, the musical interpretation of the greatest story ever told. It will conclude with the powerful Hallelujah Chorus. The performance will be at 7 p.m. at the Christ Community Church, 590 West Orange Avenue in El Centro. Tickets are $15. Tickets are free for students kindergarten through 12th grade. Tickets are available at the door. The Chambers of Commerce's in El Centro, Brawley, Hauteville, and Imperial, and from any member of the Master Chorale. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Yuma County Sheriff's Office located the body of a 90-year-old Iowa man who had been reported missing. The body of James Lewis Larson of Sharpsburg, Iowa, was found early Sunday morning in a wash near a trail in the Kofa Wildlife Refuge. His vehicle was located nearby, high-centered, and stuck on a ledge. The Yuma County Sheriff's Office Search and Rescue Unit, along with members of the Civil Air Patrol and personnel from the Yuma Proving Grounds, had assisted in the search for the man who reportedly was traveling from Iowa to Yuma. He was last seen on Wednesday, November 13th. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says cool and dry conditions will continue today before another potent weather system approaches from the northwest on Wednesday. This system will likely bring periods of rain across the Imperial and Yuma valleys, mainly on Thursday, before tapering off late during the day Friday. Temperatures late this week and into the weekend will be sharply cooler. 78 our high yesterday, 45 the low. Sunny today with a high near 65. North-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 40. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 70. South-southeast winds about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thanksgiving Day, it'll be partly cloudy, with rain possible after 10 a.m. Look for a high temperature near 65. The chance of precipitation about 80%. 46 degrees downtown, 57% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 8 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. For health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage, you talk to Dave or Jose, David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company to its centers in El Centro, Hauteville, and Brawley. That's where you'll find what you need when you need it. Monday Night Football, a 45-6 rout. Lamar Jackson, what can I say? The Baltimore Ravens and Jackson ripped the Rams 45-6. By the way, coming up Thursday, we've got triple-header NFL action on AM 1230. Yeah, it'll be the Bears at Detroit, the Bills at Dallas, and the Saints at Atlanta. Coming up, NBA action.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for. Because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do-It centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
NBA action. It was the Nets over the Cavaliers, 108-106. Pistons, they pounded the Magic, 103-88. Pacers beat up on the Grizzlies, 126-114. Heat hammered the Hornets, 117-100. Celtics nipped the Kings, 103-102. Timberwolves topped the Hawks, 125-113. Bucks beat the Jazz, 122-118. Trailblazers trimmed the Bulls, 117-94. It was the Raptors. They roared. They beat the 76ers, 101-96. And the Thunder topped the Warriors, 197. The Lakers over the Spurs, 114-104. It's here again, the 34th annual Jack Kirby Classic Turkey Shoot. Yeah, Thanksgiving Day. Yeah. At 8 a.m. with a shotgun start at Desert Trail Resort, Broken Spoke Golf Course. You can join in the fun. And it's free coffee and donuts and great fun. And it's all for a good cause. Jack said, come on out and play before it becomes the Jack Kirby Memorial Golf Tournament. Thank you, Jack. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers, El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
I'm Dr. Jeff Gooden, and I treat pain with Salon Pas. That's because practicing good medicine is my responsibility as a doctor. For back or joint pain, I agree with CDC guidance that recommends using topical pain relievers first, like Salon Pas Patch Large. Salon Pas is powerful, FDA approved to relieve debilitating moderate pain, yet non-addictive and gentle on the body. Look for the green Salon Pas box in the pain relief aisle. Salon Pas. It's good medicine.
The holidays. Time for hot cocoa, mistletoe, and spreading joy. A different kind of joy. The joy of pushing your limits on snowy mornings.
You feel that, Peloton? That's greatness.
The joy of getting the right motivation when you think you can't go any further.
Don't back down now.
The joy of giving it all you've got. Until tomorrow. Because our kind of joy will keep you coming back for more.
Peloton, way to work. Great job, everybody.
This holiday, give the gift of Peloton. And our best offer of the year is here. Get free works accessories with bike purchase. Limited time only.
It's financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment, or you can walk in. Styles and Smiles, located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. U.S. stocks rose modestly on early trading today, with the major benchmarks looking to add to the record-setting levels reached yesterday. Investors are focused on U.S.-China trade talks and an upbeat assessment of the economy from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 24 points to 28,089. The S&P 500 index up 3 points to 3,136. And the NASDAQ Composite up 13 points at 8,645. All three benchmarks were trading above their previous intraday and closing records, all of which were set yesterday. Yesterday's action marked the 9th record close of the month for the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, the most since January of 2018.
The holidays are getting close, and Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Service wants to make sure that you're looking your best. Celebrate the holidays with your new look. For a limited time, get $20 off of a color combo and highlight from Styles and Smiles. And call now to make your appointment, 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Hey, hairdressers, Styles and Smiles is looking for 2 stylists. Yes, they have 2 chairs that are open. Just call 960-2382 and apply. That's 960-2382. Or stop by Styles and Smiles by Cardenas Market on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
It'll be sunny today with a high near 65, north-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight with low around 40, south-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high near 70, south-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 46 degrees, 57% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 8 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. They're located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. That's Styles and Smiles.
At the Happy Honda Days sales event, you can unwrap incredible deals that'll make you, oh my gosh, you know, the kind.
Brought to you by Tyler Insurance Agency, now Gallagher Insurance. One goal, offering you the best service for your insurance needs.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Peter King. Former White House Chief Counsel Don McGahn has appealed a court ruling that says he's not exempt from testifying as the House considers impeachment. Here's correspondent Stephen Portnoy.
The formal notice of appeal takes the case from the U.S. District Court and puts it before the D.C. Circuit Appeals Court, dismissing all of the administration's arguments that the White House has the power to prevent senior aides from answering congressional subpoenas. District Court Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson said the president is not a king. Trump advisor Kellyanne Conway laughs that part of the ruling off.
I'm not really sure that we needed a refresher on that we're a democracy, not a monarchy, but okay.
The White House says it will fight to defend what it calls an important constitutional principle. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, the White House.
As of early this morning, some 500 flights had been canceled in and out of Denver due to a large weather system that's on the move. CBS News meteorologist Jeff Berardelli.
Foot and a half of snow possible there, gust of 50 miles an hour. A very big wind field with the system. So even if you're not under the rain or you're under the snow, you're still under the wind. That's going to cause airport delays. Omaha, Minneapolis, heavy snow later today and tonight.
A wildfire threatens some 2,400 homes and 6,000 people are under mandatory evacuation orders near Santa Barbara. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti is near the flames.
They're contained to a pretty remote area, but the big concern this morning, high winds, in some cases up to 30 miles an hour, carrying these burning embers ahead of the blaze and sparking hot spots.
That fire is now some 3,000 acres large. How can a known date rape drug actually help people? It can help treat alcoholism and other addictions.
The researchers gave ketamine to a group of heavy drinkers who'd been told to anticipate a nice big glass of beer, only to have it taken away from them. Result, a single shot of ketamine under those conditions led the drinkers to consume significantly less alcohol, less often.
We've made a first step, and we're hoping to follow this up now with a clinical trial.
Co-author Sanjeev Kamboj says the treatment could someday be used to treat other addictive disorders, too. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
The man whose granddaughter fell to her death on a cruise ship last summer says he was holding her up against what he thought was a closed window. Sam Anello spoke on CBS this morning.
At no point during that whole incident did I think that, well, she fell out. It was unbelievable. It's like it disappeared. It's like the glass disappeared.
Other passengers say he should have noticed because the ship's windows were tinted. Anello says he didn't notice because he's colorblind. On Wall Street, the Dow is up 35 points. This is CBS News.
With Capital One, you can open a new checking or savings account with no fees or minimums. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
What's in store this holiday at your local Staples?
Decking the halls with custom cards and invitations.
Staples makes connecting with clients and loved ones easy. With hundreds of holiday templates you can customize and call your own.
And right now, get 20% off select custom cards and invitations. Some can even be printed same day.
So deck the halls faster and for less this year at Staples,
where there's a whole lot in store this holiday.
Ends 12/28/19, limit 1. Visit staples.com/holiday cards or store for details.
Many people go without a winter coat to help keep them warm, but together we can change that. Join Burlington's annual coat drive, hosted in partnership with Delivering Good. Now through January 20th, donate a gently worn coat at any of their stores nationwide. Your donation stays within the community to help your neighbors in need. As a thank you, receive 10% off your entire Burlington purchase. Find a store near you at burlington.com. Burlington, style is giving back.
A combination of frigid weather and a frosted windshield add up to a tragedy in North Carolina. Here's CBS's Jim Crisula.
An 80-year-old man is dead and a 78-year-old wife injured after they were hit by a car with a frost-covered windshield as they walked near their central North Carolina home. Betty Kennedy is a neighbor.
It was sad. It was sad, and my heart just broke for them because they're a sweet, sweet couple. We always stop and talk. They always have something nice to say.
The 33-year-old woman driving the car was initially charged with careless and reckless driving. More charges are expected now that the elderly man has died. Jim Crisula, CBS News, High Point, North Carolina.
45 sea turtles that were stranded on the beaches of Cape Cod are headed for specialized turtle care centers in Florida and in Georgia. Caregivers at the New England Aquarium say they've been medically stabilized. They sent them south to make room for new arrivals, expected because of this weekend's frigid forecast for the Cape. I'm Peter King, CBS News.
With the stock market at all-time highs, cash in your profits now and invest in an asset that can potentially pay for up to 20 or more years. That's the sound of a producing oil well and the sound of a smart investment. If you're an SEC-defined accredited investor, you can take advantage of Encore Energy's projects. Call now to learn how you can potentially achieve 20 or more years of income and deduct 100% of every dollar invested against all forms of income. Call 1-800-803-8511. Invest in your future and buy oil. Encore is drilling in an area that is potentially one of the most prolific horizontal oil plays in the entire country. Oil prices are projected to rise, so you need to own a piece of an oil field. Encore Energy is the most active oil and gas operator in its core area of operations. Call now and learn how to deduct 100% of your investment and create 20 or more years of potential monthly income. Call 1-800-803-8511. You'll be calling directly to the home office of Encore Energy. That's 1-800-803-8511. Oil investments involve a high degree of risk and actual results may vary.
At Tyler Insurance, we're proud to have served Imperial Valley's businesses and families since 1921. Now, as part of Gallagher, we're committed to bringing you the same team and exceptional service with expanded offerings in insurance, risk management, and consulting services. Together, we're dedicated to helping your business and your community face their future with confidence. Visit ajg.com/Tyler to learn more about our new partnership with Gallagher.
CBS News brought to you by Tyler Gallagher Insurance, committed to you with the same team and exceptional service. Tyler Gallagher, 1225 Main Street, El Centro.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it. I love it.
This is an ugly candy bar, Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.